the whole of the finals. But again, that's just because I've got to do DreamHack today, guys. I will take any replays I miss and cast them tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm just going to cast a few replays in general. That's kind of my game plan for the day, basically. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, at least. Everybody readying up. Getting ready to go. TY versus Soo in our second semi-final. Who will move on to play Trap in the finals? Honestly, I think either of these players... I think I'd rather see TY Trap. But Soo Trap would be pretty fun as well. Soo got through Zest earlier today, so been doing pretty alright. Let's get ourselves into Death Aura in just a second to keep this going. Semi-finals of the Kung Fu Cup. As in the top left-hand side, our blue Zerg player, give it up if you're cheering on the Afrika Freak Soo. As in the bottom right, it is our red Terran player, TY. So, a best of 3 semi-finals, Kung Fu Cup action. Today's Kung Fu Cup stacked, by the way, if you're just tuning in. TY's run. Cyan 2-0, we actually saw TY earlier today. Then he beat Lero 2-0 and then Dream 2-1. Dream who had to take out Hurricane to get there. Soo's run is pretty sick as well, though. 2-0 Silky, who's a great Chinese player. 2-0 against Zest, and then 2-0 DRG, a DRG who took out Innovation 2-0. I mean, this has just been a hell of a section of the bracket, and good effort from both players to make it here for what is a very entertaining TVZ best of 3. Soo is being extremely cautious of proxy racks. Of course, you guys enjoy this game, and this is on YouTube because it's a good series. Again, as always, I please just ask you to take a moment to hit the like button on the video. It really just takes a couple moments and helps us out a whole bunch. And of course, if you enjoy the content, we upload a great video a day on the YouTube channel, so hit that subscribe button as well. And if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. See when we go live, we cast a lot. Going to be casting more and more once now that DreamHack is going to start settling down over the next week or so. So yeah, that's more or less where we are. That's more or less where we stand right now. As we get set up, spawning pool will complete. A queen on the way out. A couple of queens coming through. Nothing really to talk about just yet. It's going to be a 3CC from TY if he doesn't take that gas very soon, which is not out of the ordinary. That's a very TY thing to do. I do expect TY just to play bio in these games. I know TY is not afraid to play mech, but mech really has taken a big step away in the meta game, so would be kind of surprised to see, you know, battle cruiser after 3CC and all of that kind of stuff. So just kind of expecting big bio plays out of TY in this one. Because it's kind of hard to put a judgment call on where Soo is at right now. I feel like Soo's been very scary again this last few months, and I really wouldn't want to have to like predict this series or anything. So thank goodness it isn't a DreamHack match where we're forced to do predictions, because I really feel like this could go any which way. Let's see our Reaper setting out the front. The third CC going down. Starport getting going. Link speed on the way from Soo. And just having our queen coming up through to the top side. So, Reaper is going to be taking a little bit of damage. And the Overlord speed building on the main base. Starport is the next step, and like I said, really expecting this to be a tech lab soon, but it is not. So maybe the tech lab builds on the Starport, and then we do see a fusion core. Oh, whoa, whoa! I think it is. This SCV is going to go hide. It is a fusion core, so I will admit defeat, and my prediction was not really expecting this in the slightest. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, really. And I guess this means we're going to see... We don't see a lot of BC in the bio. Like, it became popular again for, like, a little while. It really phased out once more. Just going to see our queen picking away at the Hellion and just seeing 2 more Hellions coming through. with this Overlord moving into the main base. Trying to see what is going on. Gets to see the fusion core, and that's obviously a great scout because now Sue is not going to be caught off guard by this battle cruiser in the slightest. He can be very well aware of what is happening. So you can go into the faster lair, the faster spire. See why. We'll start up that BC. So expensive, the BC, by the way. 300 gas is just extortionate, but of course it's meant to be a very late game unit, so early in the game that does feel very expensive, and that's why it's kind of, you know, necessary that it gets some damage done. As these Hellions kind of come running through, going for a few of those drones, queens, and lings showing up as well, and the Hellions do get pushed away. Lings trying to chase Hellions, kind of getting caught right now. Let's see our drones continuing through as our lair build and finishing in the main. Yamato cannon getting started and the feelings continuing to run around. I mean, honestly, has not been pretty for TY. He's lost the Hellions. He's had his BC scouted. It's just not really been the opening he's looking for. The only good thing right now is there's a lair down and the Spire hadn't started yet. Problem is, I wonder if TY is even brave enough to teleport the BC across. He is. It's a good call. The Spy only just started, so he's got time to come in and harass without having to just run the BC across the map, which you'd want to do if the Spy was further along, because otherwise if you teleport in, the Spy is further along, that BC will not have a teleport out. Good map for BCs, and you know, lots of dead airspace they can sit in once they, you know, trade out a bit. I'm a little skeptical about running down this side. He is getting a lot of drone damage though on the third base. The Hellions coming in big time. 14 drones in total. I was a little worried about this BC getting away, but it is going to get out of there alive too. 14 drones, not bad for TY, and that is the sort of damage he needed to put him in a bit more of a playable position here, especially after being scouted early. It was just not feeling great as in terms of would it happen or not. So as a getaway here now, this BC is out of there. And there's a couple of Marines just going to come on through, and pushing his Overlord around. Ling's getting chased away up the right, just going to be seeing our melee upgrades then from Sue, so he's going to stick to this kind of Mutiling Bane style. It's kind of weird because we haven't seen a lot of mech lately. We haven't seen how a lot of the Zerg players have been playing against the mech, so it's kind of strange. I'm interested as to how exactly this continues, in fact, because I really see this being a very, you know, the Ling Bane style with the mutas. The idea is the mutas take control of the map, they shut down BCs, they stop the Terran from expanding quickly so the Ling Bane can just overwhelm and just trade out against economy of the Terran, and eventually the Terran falls apart. But like I say, we've not seen too much of this lately, so I wonder how well practiced TY is against it. I wonder how well practiced Sue is at doing it again, because it has been just a bio-focused meta for a while. And it is a bit of a fragile style to play. You know, you take some bad trades, you fight in the wrong places at the wrong times, and you can absolutely fall apart. So, there's a couple things to worry about as Widow Mine gets picked off. A couple of Yamatos to shut these meters down. And these meters get chased away into the center. So yeah, obviously the meters, they're gonna, well, the fourth base gets up without issue. The meters do maybe need to make an attempt to shut down a fifth base. Obviously we're not talking about that just yet, but looking ahead in the game, that's going to be one of the big goals here of Sue. If you don't deny the fifth base, you're just in a lot of trouble, quite frankly. As these Lings and these meters work their way through the rocks, we'll take them down. Banelings morphing in, a whole bunch of extra Lings hanging out on that right side, and gonna see a Widow Mine already burrowing up, connects in on a Mutalisk. The BC's at the left gonna get some creep, and obviously they're gonna pull the Mutas out over in this direction. They're gonna get a few drones as well, so good little move. Gets a few drones, probably gonna trade out for a couple of Mutas as well. As he starts to slowly just teleport them back one at a time. He's actually gonna get quite a lot of Mutalisks with this. This actually turned out to be real good. BC's teleport away as our Lings and our Banes continue over on that right-hand side. Another command center.
好，我回来了。
6 o'clock location.
全教主终于打机械化了，我靠，
In the upper right.
不容易啊！一来一回两边打的有来有回啊，我感觉书本有点亏啊。这飞龙啥都没打到，被大河追着抽，而且 TY 家里面雷神也出来了，直接爆解放。等下解放雷神大河，天空直接站住，那怎么办呢？对不对？ 家里面虫族2个2防升起，而且人族这边攻防不落后啊，差不多。全手家里面经济非常的好，稍微补点农民啊，补到个91个，再努力一下补到100个农民，对不对？全教主补农民，低于100个，那都是瞧不起对手。只要我农民补的够多，我就不怕被骚扰，对不对？多简单的道理。而我们书本也不甘落后，补到了94个农民啊。 两边农民数量都非常多，经济好的亚皮。这一场经济战、贸易战，哎呀，我靠，这个还不是 AOE， 我操，这个直接钢炮打满，咣，侧面一波毒爆骚扰。你看，我只要农民补的够多，我就不怕被骚扰。你都是用毒爆换，哎，不，散一下，你都用毒爆换我农民，那谁会谁赚呢？那很明显全教主赢赚的，这一切在全教主计算之内。那不愧是全教主，就是一个字细。 对不对？这边稍微甩一下，来卡住位置，围巾死光。才15个农民，15个农民多吗？我觉得不多啊。全教主现在正好把人口腾一腾，再爆几轮兵，问题不大。我们书本趁机啊，把这个3本一升。这个军坦书本很恐怖啊，好久都没有看到书本，书本一露脸就直接把全主人摁在地上走。 把雷达撒过，看到源源不断的飞龙，加面雷神数量是非常的多。这个飞龙是什么甲？雷神要开 E 吗？不要开 E， 不开 E 最好。但是刚才我们的全教主开 E 了，知道吧？这比较难受。 这边再编一波毒爆滚开 E 了反而打不过，他单体伤害，单体的话飞龙不是很怕。家里面慢慢续围巾啊，勾住。地雷引来，全教主有意识吗？哎呦，被滚掉了。来散开，直接是大量毒爆还滚雷神，哇，这一波小狗直接把雷神给贴了，卡住位置，后续一波买活，这波炸完。 啊，虫族战场上来说肯定是亏的，但是能接受。为什么家里有矿？后续4倍产火车。来，我们看战损上来说啊，这个全教主总体来说总战还是亏的。现在需要点地面帮忙辅助打一下这个毒爆和小狗什么东西啊。家里面3攻升起来，需点坦克，这个多线狗很麻烦。 各种穿，全家主得想办法把这个多线给针对一下。书本又来了啊！无限杀芒，莽断长，雷神修一下吧。雷神还是蛮贵的，稍微修一下吧。打个过来清清军团啥的，还是不错的。2攻2防，接着升，接着把3攻3防点下去，慢慢等啊。书本打出了扎亚拉的气势，好，开个大炮就撤，或者直接撤，这边还要甩起来。我来一口漂亮的V 操，来，直接轰起来啊！你飞龙也想打大河啊？ 伤害这么小，也想开军舰？妈的，女王有点猛！我靠，奶满了，哎，撤了，全教主算了，全教主大河卖了，我靠，全教主就这么卖了？啊，他没闪现，开个大河炮呗。他放弃了4颗，大河全送，那也挺好。纯粹的地面才能带来纯粹的力量啊！地面，我们的书本选择用牛狗毒爆。 对抗机械化有用吗？多啊！红起来。这要2颗雷炸满了，这游戏就结束了。 不过98个农民的虫族经济是真的好啊！来，导弹车出来，侧面一波毒爆，哎呦，稍微的散一下，卡着位置。咣，接着这个军胆已经铺的离谱了，整张地图书本一块铺满，书本这个军胆铺的是真的好，啊，不愧是书本。我已经感觉到亚军在召唤书本了。 来，这边大量的牛，等下配上女王的奶，这边直接突。书本家里面4000多钱，3000多的起，经济非常的好。大核炮和折月冲突吗？不冲突啊，你大核炮是大核炮，折月是折月啊，两码事儿。这边再滚一波，把防卫吃了。 你要同时放的话不行啊。琉璃谁的赢面更大？肯定是书本啊！书本这么多钱，军团铺的特别好，书本这点很重要。你看那个 TY 都出不了门，你没发现吗？但是书本它智商不行啊！你说一块放，那肯定不能一块放。那怎么可能一块放呢？你肯定要一炮打完再放呀。 哪有这个一边放一边跑的道理？两边 CD 是不重合的。这边稍微送点农民轻轻坦，不会全叫出。大量地雷，来把你基地给拆了。撤，这边火车烧一下。哎呦，操作，散，来炸我导弹车，炸呀！我再看你炸不炸中啊！ 这边再炸一波，大牛冲锋！哎呀，大牛把雷神给割了。这边导弹车赶紧过来帮忙切大牛。大牛这边被导弹锁住之后啊，这牛也没几头活着啊，一把雷达撒过，插一枪。这波虫子战神也很高啊，两边互换一波战士。人族死雷神，虫族死大牛。7倍产地雷啊，万雷奔腾，起手式。 接着起，反正全家主就展现出赛老师猥琐功能啊，猥琐。这边地雷还能炸波毒爆哦。哎呦，引雷，棒，引得漂亮，这边引得非常 nice， 地雷都没炸到东西啊，不愧是书本，看到没有？这就是书本的引雷技巧，引得非常 nice， 没有一颗雷炸得到，卡住位置。 来，这边差点把雷都炸了，可惜就是书本没脑子，他没带眼虫啊，带了眼虫过来，一把雷达撒过，这边主力过来，掩护一下自己的地雷，卡住位置，一大波的毒炮直接滚过来，哎呦，这边散，哇，再无限滚，换家乐换家，一颗雷没引成，这边且战且退，哎呦，得飞下基地了，不然卡住自己位置。 这边哇，一发坦克把自己连人带对手直接全部轰死。这边冲完了啊，书本直接再买回一波200，无限滚滚乐，咚！眼虫是真的毒，书本眼虫到这边来了，家里面接着爆，全教主，猥琐神教，大教主。 大主教，这场面和昨天赛老师打的那把有点像。你过来呀！书本他配点感染就好 ，nice combo 定一下那个人族的部队就好很多。要能定一下就好了。这侧面接着骚，来，解放者直接被激光秒掉。天上地下唯吾独尊，飞龙起点怎么输？飞龙起点怎么输？哇，这一波飞龙起点直接是强行换战士啊，然后自己骑的差不多死光。飞龙起点，来起点，哎呀，起点，哎呀，起完了。啊，这波战争是人族、虫族都很高，再赢一下，哎呀，咚，哎呦，咚，哎呀，算了，书本算了，飞龙不适合你，书本算了，人间不值得啊，人间不值得，书本算了。被地雷炸惨，2热疗飞龙露脸啊，3条回来了。啊，打不赢，就飞龙不够多，再爆啊！打不赢一定是飞龙不够多，再爆，再摁34条飞龙啊！37条飞龙起点，妈纯飞龙，飞龙起点怎么输？骑啊，就硬骑， 那没有什么是骑不了的，就换。妈个鸡的，我还不信呢。我1、2、3、4、5、6几片矿？1队、2队、3队，3队矿，6、7片矿，还换不过你1队、2队、3队啊！6片矿的人，你还想炸到我？我可是书本，不要瞧不起我书本，混蛋！这边锁一步啊，锁个眼珠，没锁掉。下面再造雷神，现在两边就开始比一个空军。来，这边已经火车传起来，烧农民去了。解放来再朝一步，架一下。这边书本各种清雷啊，家里面两个解放直接画起来，连农民带基地全部杀光啊！咣！哎呀！哇！飞龙起点，飞龙！秒防空！哦哟！一人换一片矿啊，一人换一片矿，火车侠散一下，哎 ，TY 有操作，散得漂亮啊，还不错。这边再顶，这边秒掉了一片基地啊。师傅这边再顶，还有2000多的血还能糟蹋，接着糟蹋，又拆一边矿，解放着接着架啊，锁起来，女王全死，接着糟践，没事儿还能糟践，爽，没眼虫了，再变10个眼虫啊，这边飞龙再接着造。打兵就飞龙造的不够多，再造多少条飞龙？3攻2防的飞龙啊，打3防2攻的解放，3攻3防的那个雷神，各种切，所到之处寸草不生啊。这时候天宫部队的优势就展现出来了，他是那个叫啥？哎呦，解放少，要是6个解放要把星耀再甩。这边强硬甩掉，14甩掉，好的。空中单位可以叠加呀。来，再来一波狗，全家人要被飞龙骑死了。为啥要这么多眼虫？看雷吗？肯定呀。赢来啊！飞龙7连，飞龙7连怎么输？妈的，飞龙7连看到没有？直接甩光啊！真的是有钱，我靠！啊，书本是真有钱，死了327条狗，100条飞龙，我操！100条飞龙，我吐！你妈100条飞龙都死了，点！好，甩了坦克，啊，再爆！啊，打不赢，飞龙不够多啊！飞龙这么少，还想打 ZVT 啊！这边想偷，你妈的，你当师傅没脑子吗？这个挺明显的，师傅看得见的呀！哎呀，师傅就不傻，他带眼虫的呀，想勾引师傅过来，太小看师傅了。不要把书本当弱智啊，混蛋！家里面前2路快没钱了，前2路就46农民了，被多线狗毒炮穿惨了。TY 已经快被饿死了，人族的经济也快到达了极限，疯狂的扩张啊！书本家里面接着扩张，书本其实也没什么钱，但是比全教主好很多。全教主如果能把这波飞龙给抓了，那全教主这盘基本拿下，但是很难。我操，这么多防护！我靠，这个防护好有诚意啊！这防护也忒有诚意了，但是依然不够多。飞龙数量已经达到能秒防空的阶段了，这很麻烦。但解放来了，解放再爆一点吧，8个解放，网，还有一颗雷，哎呀！准备再顶，全教主能否憋到200人口？下地下无限多的狗，全教主地面火车不是很，这边压过来啊，113作战，直接怼到正面了。这个解放千万不要架，架了空军是打不过的，不能架，全教主一定要冷静下来。家里面现在书本最简单的打法，换家就可以轻松解决掉全教主的正面。书本有1000多的钱，1000多的钱，他前期快花光了。哎呦！妈的，全教主你不讲武德，你又在裤裆藏雷，狗屁！砸一个矿楼修吧，来不及了，不砸矿楼修不到了。全教主啊，完了，要塞要掉了，修出了没？感觉要掉了，掉了。 来火车，哇，大量解放者卡着位置，这边的话直接毒爆滚雷神，看到没有？这就是毒爆啊，滚完了。虫子没钱了，把书本把自己糟践完了，还有12条飞龙，把全教主猥琐，把书本猥琐死了，我操！啊，看书本比赛真的爽，啊，无脑杀嘛！飞龙7连啊，死光光，1万多的钱啊，全部被糟践完了。解放7连怎么输？来，打架！激进啊！恭喜全教主啊，才24分钟就把书本打死。不行啊，是不是？妈，让你滚，你不中用啊！这么少的飞龙啊，也想赢 ZVT。